Hello dear students, welcome back to the science class. Dear students, today in this video class we are going for the next chapter, that is the good health. Okay, in this chapter we will study what are the some important rules we have to follow to keep our body in a good condition. Okay, first we'll learn in this chapter about the different types of the nutrients. Okay, nutrients are nothing but they will be present in our food itself, like a carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, proteins, roughage, water, and these all are the nutrients which are essential to our body, and these are present where they are present in our food. Okay, and we'll learn about the balanced diet also here, and some exercise and taking rest are very important for a good health. Yes or no? To keep our health good condition, we have to take even we have to do a exercise also. Okay, we have to take some rest also. Okay, and we'll and even in a further video class we'll learn about the diseases and some communicable diseases and non-communicable diseases. This is about whatever we are learning in this chapter. Okay, next we'll see about the components of a food. Okay, see here, what is a nutrients? The definition of a nutrients. The nutrients are nothing but these are essential components. Okay, nutrients are nothing but these are the essential components which are present in our food are called as a nutrients. See, the essential components present in our food are called as a nutrients. Remember this definition, dear students. What are nutrients? The essential components. Some components are there. Which are those components? Carbohydrates, proteins, vitamins, minerals, fats, roughage, and water. Okay, these are the 7 essential components, nutrients which are present in our food. They are present. So you can define the definition now easily. What is a nutrient? Nutrients are the essential components present in our food are called nutrients. Okay, the essential components also. Okay, see here, we will see that components of a food, then sources, and what are those functions. What is that function of that component of a food? See, first one is the proteins. Okay, first one, proteins. So sources of proteins, by eating what we will get the proteins here, like pulses, fish, eggs, cheese, and beans. Okay, by eating these kinds of a food we are getting the proteins to our body. Then what is the function of protein in our body? It helps us to grow. Okay, what these proteins will do? It will help us to grow in a good condition. So protein is one of the essential nutrients which is present in these foods. Okay, next nutrient you see carbohydrates. Carbohydrates is the biggest portion of our diet. Okay, whatever we are having the food, no, that most of that it contains it should contain a carbohydrates only. Okay, see, carbohydrate is present in rice also, in wheat, fruit juices, cereals, and potatoes. In these foods, in these kinds of foods, this carbohydrates is present. Okay, we have to have carbohydrates more because carbohydrate is the biggest portion of our regular diet. So then what is the function of this carbohydrate? It gives us energy to do work. Yes, to do any work we require energy. Yes or no? We require energy. So it gives energy to do work. Next, fats: meat, nuts, butter, oil, and ghee. By having these meat, nuts, and butter, oil, and ghee, we are getting fats to our body. So this fat, it gives us energy to keep our body warm. Even this fat also will give the energy and it keeps our body warm. Okay, you know the meaning of warm. Okay, next, vitamins. Vitamins, by having the green vegetables and fruits. Okay, we have to have a green vegetable and fruits, then we are getting the vitamins to our body. It helps our body to fight against diseases. Yes, it is common that everybody are getting some or the other diseases. Yes, we have to fight against that diseases. To fight against that diseases, what we require? We require vitamins here. Next one is about minerals. Okay, minerals is present in a milk, curd, cheese, green leafy vegetables, and beans. Okay, in these foods these minerals are present. Okay, nothing but these are dairy products, and even these milk, curd, cheese, these are dairy products, and leafy vegetables and beans also we have to have. Then what is the function of these minerals? It required for the formation of healthy bones and teeth. Yes, even our bones should be strong. Yes or no? To be the bones should be strong here, so we require minerals. So we have to have these foods here. Next, water, which is very important. Yes, we have to drink water properly. Yes or no? So water here, from the food items we are getting the water, and even by having the water also we are taking water here. What is the function of water? To stay healthy. To stay healthy, water is essential. Next, roughage. Roughage we are getting from the fruits and vegetables, oats, cereals and pulses. Okay, then what is the function of this roughage? Roughage help us to remove waste material from the body. Yes, the waste material is present in our body, yes, which is not required to our body, that is we call a waste material. To remove that one, we require these sources, and roughage will do that function. Okay, this is all about the nutrients and what are the sources and what is the function of that functions of that nutrients. Dear students, even in your textbook page number 247 they have shown that chart. Go through this chart, read it properly, and you remember that all. Okay, these nutrients provide us energy to do work, help in repairing old cells. Yes, these whatever the nutrients are there, no, these what they will do, they will help us to they will give us energy. Why we require energy? We require energy to do work. Okay, it is very important for us to know that components of the food that we eat. Yes or no? Whatever the components of food we are eating, we should know that one. Like it is, these are the components of a food. These are okay, these are the components of the food that we learnt now already. Okay, next we'll see about the balanced diet. Definition of a balanced diet. Okay, see here, a diet which contains all the nutrients in the right amount for the proper functioning of the body is known as a balanced diet. So balanced diet is nothing but whatever we are taking the nutrients, okay, that is one of the diet. It is that balanced diet is one of the diet that contains what? It will contain all the nutrients. That balanced diet will contain all the nutrients, because all the nutrients are essential to our body. So what they are telling here, balanced diet should be followed. Balanced diet is nothing but what it is? A diet which contains, it will contain all the nutrients. Okay, which all the nutrients in the right amount. Okay, see here, whatever those nutrients are there, no, it should not be more also, more less also. How much it is required to our body, that much it should be present. So what they are mentioning, in the right amount they are telling. Okay, in a right amount for the proper functioning of the body is known as a balanced diet. Yes, our body should work in a proper way. Yes, if something happens, again we'll get some any other illness or disease will get. So what they are telling, it is one of the diet which contains all the nutrients, in the right amount for the proper functioning of the body is known as a balanced diet. This is a definition of a balanced diet, dear students. Okay, all essential food groups must be eaten in a right amount to make a balanced diet. See what they are telling, all the essential food groups. We have some food groups. Okay, essential food groups must be eaten in a right amount. We have to eat in a right amount. We should not eat even more also, we should not eat even less also. In a right amount we have to eat to make a balanced diet. Okay, to make it a balanced diet. The food pyramid is given here. Okay, they will tell what is that, how much we have to eat, proteins how much we have to consume, and proteins, minerals and vitamins how much, and carbohydrates how much, and fats how much we have to consume. That they have shown in one of the food pyramid we call for this one. Okay, in your page also, page number 248, they have mentioned, dear students, with those whatever those fruits and all the images they have shown. Just in a rough I have drawn one diagram here. You can observe what we have to consume most we have to consume, okay, in a more quantity, that is bread and cereal. cereal group. What this bread and cereal will give? Carbohydrates. As I have mentioned that one sentence, carbohydrates is the biggest portion of our diet. So we have to consume carbohydrates, most we have to consume here. See, carbohydrates contains breads and cereals. We have to consume these food sources to get the more carbohydrates to our body. Okay, consume more. This is most and little bit less. Compared to this one, we have to consume this more. This is most. So what is that one? Fruits and vegetables. Fruits and vegetables will give us vitamins and minerals. Okay, we have to consume more that one. Fruits and vegetables, they will give minerals and vitamins. Consume in a moderate amount. Nothing but in a moderate is nothing but a middle. Okay, we have to not consume more also, less also. Moderate. Meat, pulses, milk and milk products. Okay, as these food sources will give a proteins, we have to consume in a moderate amount. Okay, we have to consume in a moderate amount. Next one, oils and sweets, these will give a fats, we have to consume it less. Okay, little bit we have to consume that one. Oils and sweet products we have to consume less, because it gives the fats to our body. So this is a food pyramid for a balanced diet. If you follow this one, then your diet will be balanced. You will get all the nutrients in a right amount. Okay, to your body. Okay, follow this one so that you will be healthy also. Next we'll see exercise, sleep and rest. Yes, in our day-to-day life, even we need exercise to our body also, even sleep also, and even rest also. Our body should take rest also, so that our health will be good here. Okay, see here, we will see about the exercise, sleep and rest here. We must exercise on a daily basis. See, on a daily we have to do exercise. Not one day we have to do, one day we have to leave. We should not do like that. On the daily basis we have to do exercise. It helps us to maintain a right posture and remain active throughout the day. What the exercise will do? It will help us to remain active. We will be, if we get up and do the exercise in the morning, early morning, then the whole day you will be very active. Okay, very active. Okay, and you can maintain the even right posture also. Okay, see, cycling, running, jumping, skipping are some forms of exercise. Then which are the some forms of exercise? Running, it may be, you can do cycling also, you can do skipping also, and even cycling, running, jumping also you can do. These are the forms of what? These are the forms of the exercise. Next, apart from exercise, our body also needs sufficient rest. Okay, if you do only exercise, then your body will get tired. Yes, for that even you have to take some little bit rest also to the body. Okay, rest and sleep. We must take a rest for a proper functioning of our body. Why we have to take a rest? For the proper functioning of the body. Our body should work in a good condition and in a proper condition. For that purpose, we have to take a rest and sleep to our body. Okay, we should sleep for about 6 to 8 hours in a day. See, how many hours we have to sleep? Remember, dear students, about 6 to 8. Minimum 6 and maximum 8 hours you can sleep. You should not sleep more than 8 hours also and less than 6 also. Okay, remember, you have to sleep 6 to 8 hours in a day. This is about the exercise, sleep and rest. How much you will do exercise, even you will be active in that day, and you have to take even the rest also. Yes, rest will help us to, it will help us for the proper functioning of the body. Even if we have to sleep 6 to 8 hours in a day, so that your health condition will be in a good condition. You can maintain the health condition in a good manner by following this one. Okay, dear students, today in this class we learnt about the nutrients and what are the different types of a nutrient, that is carbohydrates, minerals, vitamins, proteins, fats, roughage, water, and what are the functions of those we learnt. And we learnt about the balanced diet. Then what is the pyramid for the balanced diet? What is that? How we have to follow the balanced diet? That by which we have to take a more and which this one nutrient we have to take a less, that all we learnt. Watch this video dear students properly, read the lesson and mark the important points in your textbook, and in the next video class we'll continue with this chapter. Thank you. Have a nice day.